everybody. Welcome to another episode of VHS Review with your host, Noah Santiago. This VHS review is a very special one. It is the first ever Halloween special. Spooky. Whoa, we better watch out. There's probably some goblins around here, some ghosts. Oh, is that a bat? Get out of here. I didn't know they had bats in this place, or else I wouldn't have rented it for this episode. Anyways, as it is the Halloween special, I thought it'd be appropriate if I wore my favorite ever costume. And also, this week, it's not only the very first Halloween special, it is the very first time my best friend, Andrew Lenzi, is on with me.
Hey guys. Thanks for having me. And unlike Noah, I like bats. Come here, buddy. Come here. It's okay. Okay, now go.
This guy, let me tell you, this is going to be a fun one.
You said it.
Andrew Lenzi, welcome to the show. This is your first time on VHS Review, and I'm very happy with you being on.
And I'm happy for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. So let's actually dive in right to this movie. Me and Andrew reviewed Wishmaster. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's kind of a rare film, I would say. You've never seen it?
Yeah, before last night, I've never seen it. And even if I did see it, I've never dove into it. So, me and you got to do it, as best friends do.
Exactly, and that's what this show is really for us to dive head first right into these VHSs. So as I was saying, we reviewed Wishmaster. As you can tell on this cover, I don't know if we get a close-up, but like, the cover is scary.
It's
right
fucking scary.
Like, I'm creeped out. Like, just looking at it gives me heebie-jeebies. So... The saying is, you can't judge a book by its cover, but I made up a new saying, you can always judge a movie by its cover.
You know, and before we go any further, I just noticed, this guy looks like you.
You think?
Yeah.
In a good way?
A bad way.
Aw, man, Lenzi's always joking around, he's just messing around. Alright, anyways, let's get into this movie. So really, Wishmaster, it starts off, it's like an industrial complex. Would you say?
It actually starts off, Noah, if you watched the movie, which he did.
That's why I have guests.
It starts off, and they're back in the mummy times, and there's pharaohs running around. Do you remember? There was a great dinner, or something.
Really?
Yeah. And everybody was dying, everybody was turning into different sorts of cryptids and beings.
Now
Save us! And there was a stone.
I do remember that. That was actually what
Keep going. Come on.
Let's just fucking cut.
No, just keep going.
Okay, whatever.
We'll leave all this in. It'll be good.
So yeah, as Andrew was just previously correcting me, it did not start off the way I thought. I completely forgot the opening scene.
But after they do start in the industrial, not a complex, I don't know what you're talking about with that.
Industrial,
like a harbor.
A harbor.
A docks.
Harbor freight. What would you call it?
Yep.
So they're loading up these big containers onto a ship.
Mm-hmm. I think they were taking it off.
And then one of them, what happens to one of the containers?
It fucking falls.
It falls. And busts open.
And
revealing
there was a guy that picked up the jewel, the opal, as what they call it.
Exactly.
And he put it in his pocket.
He snuck it into his pocket.
And let's say, it got passed down to a pawn shop, to a jewelry store, and
And okay, so as we were saying, we were talking about this jewel that has been recovered from this ancient ruin, and it gets passed down from a guy to another guy, who knows, and ends up in a scientist's hand.
Yeah, it does actually. And the scientist he's way too hot to be a scientist. He's way too good looking of a guy. He's got way too many good things going for him.
It's Hollywood, though. That's what they do.
But yeah, we get introduced to a hot babe and said good-looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing tennis on the court, and they were best friends. He was getting cuffed for years.
Yeah.
He wants to go out with her, but she doesn't.
Friend zone. The classic friend zone move, let me tell you. Continue?
Oh, I was kind of done with that.
Okay. So they're playing tennis. You can already feel the connection between them, even if the girl didn't want it.
No, there was no connection because she was stupid, being like, oh, he's my friend. He doesn't want to fuck me, but he's a...
But you don't think she did deep down?
No. Even after the end of the movie, which we'll get to,
right?
I still didn't.
Really?
I'll save it.
Save it for the end, all right? So, these two acquaintances, friends, we don't really know what their deal is. They're playing tennis. And that's really that. That's all there is to talk about that scene.
Basically, the Wishmaster is inside of a jewel. The bitch blows on it. She awakens him, and he comes out. And he's a slimy weirdo.
Yeah, completely slimy, like burnt. Fuck.
Okay, maybe she didn't.
Oh, she did that. Oh, wait, no, she did that, but she thought she saw something in it.
But later on, was it the hot scientist guy? He was doing something.
He was doing something. An accident happened in the lab because of the jewel. Some powers occurred,
and then I'm getting ahead of myself. Never mind.
So the accident happened in the lab, and then remember the creepy little guy?
Yep,
He was fucking slimy, burnt face, looked like Freddy Krueger's son.
Yeah.
But worse. Alright, so there's this creepy little burnt, gross-looking guy in the hospital after the wreckage. He somehow takes over the body of the doctor in form of the Wishmaster. The Wishmaster is taking over this doctor's body.
He's taking bodies, he's taking faces, and he's taking questions from people and giving them wishes.
Exactly.
But let's tell them how the Wishmaster works.
Yeah, so basically it's a pretty simple strategy that this guy has. He asks his victim if they have any wishes.
And you gotta remember, he mentioned, it's a little lore into Wishmaster, he mentioned that he can only do that fucked up shit if they ask him.
If they wish for it.
Wish-based. If
Exactly.
it's a wish-based question.
Yes, exactly. It's wish-based.
Like, why don't you fuck off? Okay, I'll fuck off.
That's good.
And then they get fucked by, a lot of things.
Yeah. There's some very gruesome parts in this movie. So, if you're a kid, under 13, probably don't want to watch it, right?
Yeah, or if you have cool parents, just watch it when you're 9.
When you're 9. Alright, so the Wishmaster grants wishes, and that's all it comes down to. If you wish something good, you get something good. If you wish something bad for some stupid reason, you get something bad done to you. And that's just how it works.
It's a little bit of karma, if you will, right? Mm-hmm. Because there's a homeless guy.
This is a good one.
And I don't know, he's being homeless. And Wishmaster comes along and he's like, oh, you're homeless, huh? You ask me a question. And then he fucks him up. Well, maybe he doesn't fuck him up. He fucks up the pharmacy guy and then he fucks up him.
That's right. So the homeless guy wished something bad on the pharmacy guy.
Yep.
And then the pharmacy guy really got fucked up.
Yeah.
So and that's just one instance. So that's one time.
The deaths is the deaths in this movie, it took me a while to understand what this movie was trying to be. Mm-hmm. But by the end, I was like, you know what? This is Freddy Krueger, but it's a little bit funny.
Yep, and you want to know what's even funnier about that reference? Freddy Krueger, the actor, is in this movie.
Yep, and last night I said, that's Wes Craven.
Yeah, and I guess that's a well-known joke around these parts, is that Wes Craven is actually Freddy Krueger.
But I wasn't in on the joke.
Joke's on you, Lenzi.
Yeah. So, let's get to this ending.
Yeah, ending.
The more you watch the movie, the more it falls apart. The acting, well, this goes back to what I said. What is the movie trying to be?
Right.
Throughout the movie, as you can recall, I was talking to you and I was saying, what is this movie trying to be? They're being funny here, they're doing this.
This gross.
But that's what the movie is.
It's chaotic. It's chaotic, that's what it is. It's a chaotic movie.
And it's not a good movie, but it is what it is. Do you even remember the ending? Because we were going to talk about the ending and then we just didn't.
I vaguely remember this ending. I was very bored at this point in the movie.
You were falling asleep.
I was trying to hang in there with all my might. But what I remember is the lady doctor, forgot her name, Alex, was her name.
The hot babe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think she wished him gone somehow. She did this special wish.
Okay, we missed something. In the beginning of the movie, there was a construction worker that picked up the jewel. We mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also a construction worker that was handling the box. He was drunk on the job. That's why it dropped. That's why. Dun, 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 dun.
Spoiler. That you don't watch this show without expecting spoilers.
So, Alex, hot babe scientist,
yep.
She wishes, I wish, the construction worker wasn't drunk on the job. And you should have saw the look on the Wishmaster's face.
He knew. He knew right away that was the one and only wish that would destroy everything.
She probably could have wished a couple more things, but, you know.
She did what was right. She did what was right. She didn't wish for money. She didn't wish for a new car.
But she was tempted. She got tempted.
She did. She did get tempted, and turns out, after the Wishmaster was supposed to... Can someone get this bat out of here?
Let him be. Let him be.
They have rabies, I heard.
You can tell. This one doesn't. Huh.
Guess not. Anyways...
See? He went off on his own.
Yeah.
You were about to swat him?
I would rather.
Oh. What? You thought. He's back. With a vengeance. You're looking for something that... Blow on it. Don't. Let air take its course. He thinks it's winning, not me.
Just blew that thing right out of here. Good job, Lenzi. Got some good force in those deep lungs of yours. Alright, Andrew, before we get into these ratings, let's talk about our favorite part and our least favorite part of this film. My favorite part, let me think. My favorite part was the ending, because then the movie was over. My least favorite part, I should have thought about these before I came on the show. Didn't realize I'd be under so much pressure. I honestly can't think of a...
Pressure builds diamonds, but you're making coal, buddy.
My least favorite part about this movie was the acting. It was horrible. That's all I have to say. Andrew, what was your favorite part and least favorite part?
Yeah, I'll give them a reason and I'll tell them why. So my favorite... No.
It's okay.
My favorite part... was... my favorite part of the movie was when he picked up the cigarette. Because you know, demons don't smoke. there's no need for them to smoke.
Right.
And he did like a funny one-liner after.
Yeah.
I know when he did it, I was like, oh my, come on.
You loved it.
But by the end, I was like,
you loved it.
yeah. Yeah, it's still, like I said, it's not a good movie.
But it was a good scene.
It is what it is.
Least favorite part.
Least favorite part. This is what you should have done as your least favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite part is the beginning, because then I had to watch the whole movie.
I should have, because the movie was shit.
Okay, my least favorite part of the movie is how just flawed the story was. You know, it doesn't have to be about the story, but I guess I'm just...
You're a stickler.
There's so many things that I can pick from.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say that the story falls flat. Done. Period.
Flat story. Wow, you heard it here first from Andrew Lenzi, movie film buff, expert, if you will.
And I barely watch movies.
Alright, Lenzi, we're going to get into these ratings finally. I know the fans have been waiting this whole episode just to see the ratings. That's the best part. So let's get right into these ratings. I'll let Andrew go first with his rating. Let's see what he has to say.
I give it a deaths were good, movie bad, out of 10.
Alright, we usually stick to number ratings out of 10, but first time for everything. So there you go. I'm going to have to go... I agree with like the deaths and the acting, and the movie and the plot were just shitty. I'm going to go 5 out of 10. So it's like kind of a half. I guess it's not too bad and it's not too good. If it was just a story, fucking 2, maybe.
What's a 10 out of 10 to you?
Oh.
Has there ever been a 10 out of 10?
Not on this show. We haven't watched that perfect movie yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
You've seen Perfect Storm, but not the perfect movie.
And Perfect Storm, let me tell you, if you've watched that episode, that got a very high rating. It was a very good movie. Alrighty, folks, we're going to have some fun right now. We're going to do some games. Well, not really games, but whatever. Okay, so the first little game that we're about to do is your best Wishmaster impression. This one's going to be a fun one. It's going to be pretty difficult for me because I'm not very good at impressions, but hey, you come on this show, you do it for the money, it is what it is. So, I'm going to have Andrew start off with his very best Wishmaster impression. Let's hear it. And see it. You can act it out if you want.
Can you set me up with a question? Maybe not your wish that you would do for the Wishmaster, but can you set me up?
Oh, like
you just be a dumb guy asking me something.
Okay. So like I'm just like a random guy on the street.
Wishmaster.
Very good. He's already getting into it. So hey man.
Wait, hold on.
Hey man, you're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm not. But you could say that I'm from somewhere.
Interesting. Is that it, or would you like to elaborate?
I thought you were going to ask me a question, right?
I like this. He's doing good. So, what's your name?
Wishmaster.
Why do they call you Wishmaster? It's kind of a weird name.
Can you just get on with the question? Ask me anything. Anything your heart desires. Are you dreading this job as a host? I can make it all go away.
I wish
for more patience.
Alright, I think he nailed this one. He didn't even have to get to the punchline.
Thank you, guys.
That was very... I was getting creeped out over here because I literally thought he turned into the Wishmaster. Like I was scared. So that's gonna be really hard to top that one.
I'm excited.
I guess it's my turn to do my best Wishmaster impression.
Do you want me to set you up?
If you want.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous for your setup, but I guess...
I won't be Wishmaster. There can only be one.
Alright.
And that's you right now.
Okay.
Golly, mister, I wish I could make it all go away.
You wish what?
I wish everything would just go away. I'm sick of this.
Be careful what you wish for.
And then I just literally made him go away. I made him disappear.
I was about to say, golly, mister, are you the Wishmaster?
It wouldn't even take that long. Wishmaster is like crazy fast.
And he's a sick fuck. Like we said, his deaths are brutal.
Very brutal. So now that that thing is out of the way, I feel creeped out now.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask the fans and each other what we would wish for if we were encountered by the Wishmaster. Just remember, the Wishmaster is very creepy, very evil, if you will. And even the front of the VHS cover here, it says, "Be careful what you wish for." So already, you should know to be careful. So I'm gonna ask Lenzi, what would you wish for if you were encountered?
I'll go first for everything. What would I wish for? What do you think you would give me if I asked for a bigger dick?
I think he would give it to you. But I think it would be in a bad way. Like, he would probably give you, like, a way too big of a dick.
No.
So then you would be, like, cursed forever.
I'd be like, I want the Wishmaster's dick.
Ooh.
He'd be like, no! What would your wish be?
Lenzi. I'd probably wish for something a little bit better than the Wishmaster's penis. But
What the? You know he's got a huge cock.
yeah, but it's probably fucked. It's probably got thorns on it.
No.
It's probably been burned.
He took somebody else's skin. He didn't take their dick. He took the skin around the dick.
The foreskin.
So he's got the same dick
It's
on
foreskin.
everybody.
It's foreskin.
That's
Anyways,
foresight.
It's foresight, exactly. Alright, so my top wish would probably be to have my own planet that I could live on.
Oh no, it's alright.
Well, it'd kind of be like an ark, but it would be a planet, Lindsay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, that'd be my wish.
What would you do?
Do you think you'd give it to me, though?
What would you do on the planet, though?
I would start my own civilization.
Oh, it would be like a utopia?
Mm-hmm. Be a euphoria. Well, folks, this has been a very interesting review, VHS review. It's been the Halloween special edition, let me tell you. We got Andrew Lenzi out from Parts Unknown. Let's give it a round of applause for Andrew Lenzi.
And let's give a round of applause for the fact.
Yeah, he's making some appearances on this episode. He might be kind of famous. He's kind of taking the spotlight away from us, though, Lenzi.
Hey. Can we...
We can't really do anything about it, though.
Yeah.
So
That's human nature.
it's just the place we got. It has bats.
Thanks
What
for
are you
having
gonna do?
Thanks for having me on, Noah.
You're welcome, Lenzi. And make sure you guys stay tuned in for next review of the VHS. We don't know what it's gonna be. Okay, we pick them right before. Okay, I never know. So hope you liked the review of Wishmaster. I don't really care what it's called because it sucked. So that's the review, folks. And I guess I'm gonna eject myself from this VHS review. See ya.
That was a VHR.